let's get some football out the way first.
Yeah, it's really not much has happened in the NFL world, but a big trade, or not even trade, a big signing did happen. Jaire Alexander, formerly of the Green Bay Packers, who was cold with the Packers, but he had him some injury concerns and all that. He just signed with the Ravens, and this signing made me remember that him and Lamar played at Louisville together. I forgot about that completely.
I had no clue.
But this signing is gonna go crazy for the Ravens. Granted, if he stays healthy, because Jaire Alexander is a dog, and that makes that Ravens defense like. I think their secondary has him now, Marlon Humphrey, Nate Wiggins, who is like, I think he's going to be in his second or third year, but he's young and pretty solid. Then you got Malachi Starks, who they just drafted out of Georgia, who was a dog. Then, not Kyle Williams, but Kyle Hamilton, that safety who is the best safety in the NFL. Like, that secondary is going to go stupid.
That's gonna be a tough team. But that's all. Like I said, we talked about this last night. I'm just like, the Ravens are just like the Eagles. It's just they don't have the same success. They're gonna find a way to sign some good players. They're gonna get you that Derrick Henry. They're gonna get you that nice defensive player, that star. You're gonna have a lot of star-studded people on that team. It's just you can't get over the hump of Mahomes for whatever reason. I mean, I can't say it's impossible because the Eagles just did it, but.
It's just like the Ravens, they just keep running into that Mahomes wall, and the Eagles are in the NFC. They don't got nobody,
but they play
nobody that good. But the Eagles they don't like the Ravens can't get to the Super Bowl because Mahomes is always there. The Eagles can get to the Super Bowl because there's no Mahomes. There's no juggernaut that's there to stop. The Eagles are the juggernaut, so it's
I just think like Lamar got to lock in this go round.
I mean, he been locked in.
He need to
he
lock in.
He should have won the MVP.
He need to lock in some more. He need to lock in some more. Like, I get it. That's my guy, but.
Actually, speaking of the MVP, did you see that? I think he won he didn't, obviously Josh Allen won like the AP MVP or whatever, but I think he was doing like a press conference this week or whatever because it's like training camp or something like that. And he had won the Pro Football Writers of America. He won that MVP because that's another organization that gives out MVPs. And I'm just like, everybody else called him the MVP except for
the most important one. Right?
Yeah, I'm like, man.
But then at the same time, like you say that, and I'm just, I wish I had my little soundboard button. So we do not care.
How would you feel, like, if you was him in that situation? How would you feel if they gave you that MVP?
Who?
He got the pro football.
He got the whatever.
One. How would you like?
I wouldn't want it. I don't care. Like, nobody's gonna acknowledge it. And I know in my mind, I feel like I deserve the real award. Fair. So I don't need no makeshift ass trophy. Like, I don't need that.
I feel like the Pro Football Writers is a very respected. It's not no makeshift. People know about them.
Yeah,
I'm not people, but people know about them.
It's just something about that AP. It's just something about that AP, bro. I don't know. I mean, with this acquisition, how much is it? I mean, I'm not saying how much does this move the needle because I feel like they're in the same position that they were in last year. Because I feel like they're more than capable of they're a Super Bowl roster.
Yeah,
they're legit a Super Bowl roster. They just got to get over. Do you think this is going to be the piece that overcomes Mahomes? I just feel like that's what I need. Lamar is pretty much Lamar needs to turn it up. Lamar needs to turn it up. Get rid of Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews is good.
Commit to likely.
Mark Andrews is good. He just had a couple bad drops.
I'm not saying he's not good. But this two tight end stuff, unless you the Patriots, I don't see anybody else really killing it with the two wide receiver. Like somebody's always gonna be that odd man out. Even with Buffalo, somebody's always gonna be the odd man out. Because Kincaid and Knox, in my opinion, they're good. Both good. But together, I'm like, okay, like, what does this really accomplish?
I don't know. I feel like the two tight ends work with the Ravens just because that's their whole identity is that, like, smash mouth football, like, run the ball, two tight ends in there to help block and all that stuff. So
actually, we talking about the wrong things, if we're being honest, because I think their biggest concern is not even offense or defense, it's special teams. Y'all mean, y'all don't have that surefire ass dude.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need somebody like that in the AFC.
I don't even know if they've signed. It don't even matter if they signed a kicker because kickers are like Justin Tucker was like the last, or Justin Tucker and Brandon Aubrey for real, were the last two. Like they're gonna make a field goal type dudes, and now they don't have that no more. And even if you sign a kicker, like I need to see it to believe it. I need to see that you called to believe it.
Yeah, I need you in certain situations where you're battle tested. So
yeah,
that's gonna come with time. But finding good kickers is very. There's no right or wrong way to do this because I before Brandon Aubrey even set foot, I was actually kind of mad that we had him. It was like he walked out. He was like, "Yeah, just debut." He doesn't even play football. He got him from soccer. I'm like, "Bro, Jerry, what are you doing?" Nigga nailed a 60-yarder. I'm like,
I'll be wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'll be wrong.
I'm tripping. Obviously I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But then there's some people that be like killing it in college, and I'm like, damn, it doesn't translate, or
that's the thing I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's nerve. I don't know, but there's no science to finding a good kicker. You just
either have one or you don't.
Quite literally,
you just trial and error.
They can end up being trash. Like Justin Tucker, he was cold all them years, and then he got.
And then that 1 year, he's
trash.
Like,
although
trash. We know why. It's that curse. Anyway.